Yes, hello my beautiful YouTube family, and we are back.
Yes, we are.
So, it was so great last week. We had so many beautiful comments. So we actually decided to be back this week again. And it's a reason. And the reason is that I do love to spend time with you. I think it's so great to read your comments, to see how much you enjoyed the content and all of that. So it's actually why we're back, yes. So what is it that you can expect from this kind of when Isak and I are sitting and talking? I think you can expect we are going to talk about last week.
Yes.
Nikki and the colleague. We hope we don't have colleague every week to talk about, but last week. And we are going to talk about the week that is coming. And we're also going to talk about special, what do you call it? Ämnen.
Special topics.
Yes, special topics we can talk about. And maybe it would be fun to have guests.
That would be really fun.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. And you can also choose the topics that you would think it would be fun that we were talking about. Because I do love to talk and spend time with you, so this is actually a great way to do it, I believe. Anyway, if you don't have time to sit down and watch this, you can kind of do it like a podcast, actually. Listen to it in the car, or when you're riding your horse, or doing the dishes, or whatever. But I think we need a name.
Yes, we do.
Yes. So, please write in the comments your ideas about what we can call this. Because I think it's great to have name on things. So, we are going to talk about Nicki's colleague today. We are going to talk about this major issue with Fiona and the halter.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that have actually become a problem. I will talk about that in the end. And we also are going to talk about the future for this channel. So I will have some questions for you throughout the whole let's call it show. Anyway, and I really appreciate if you take time and think about my questions, because I really like when you comment, because you always have so many smart ideas and things to say. So, Nikki.
Nikki, yeah. What really happened?
Yeah. This is so strange, because always when I starting an episode to say, today we are going to have a really nice day together, everything is going to be calm and relaxing. It's kind of like a horse decides to, I'm going to lay down and die. Or it's always like that. So I think I'm never going to say that again, actually, because something's really bad always happens when I do. So Nikki had kind of like colic. That was actually the most strange fart I ever heard.
It was really long. It just kept going and kept going.
Yeah, and the sound was so bzzz.
Yeah, it sounded like a zipper or a...
Yeah, or a, you know, bumblebee.
Yeah.
I actually didn't realize straight away that it was Nikki farting, because the sound was so different from every horse fart I ever heard. Anyway, we did the things we always do when we colleague. We walked them. What more do? We took her temperature, we checked her gum, and I think sometimes it just happens. It kind of gets like a gas lock, you can say. But no, she's perfectly fine. And she got fine already while we were filming, actually. But with colic, you never know. If it turns to the bad, we can die really quick. But this time, nothing really bad happened. It was gas that needed to pass. And she pooped. That was great, actually.
Is colic more... do they have a higher risk of having colic while they're pregnant? Or is that totally independent?
That I actually don't know and haven't thought of. Wonder how it is for humans. I can't remember. I'm not sure, actually. Maybe someone write down in the comments if someone knows. Because I actually have no idea. But that was actually a really good question.
Maybe that's something we need to look out for.
I never actually had problems like this before. Although Madonna had colic actually when Lavendel was born and got really sick.
And was that right before Lavendel was born?
Yes, it was, because I didn't realize she had colic. I thought she was going to have a foal because it's the same symptoms. But the symptoms didn't go away when Lavendel was born, so it was colic too. So that's really difficult to know, actually, the difference from. And I can say, starting a YouTube channel when you are kind of like me, 50 plus, and trying to understand this algorithm thing. It has been so difficult. Do you understand what algorithm is?
No, it's a mystery. And just when you think you understand it, it changes.
Yeah.
And you have to redo all your planning and
Yeah. But if I understand it right, it's kind of not so much the algorithm that decides if a video, because the biggest problem is actually if the algorithm don't think you like the video, you will never get a notification and the algorithm will not show you that I have new content. And how I think algorithm works like this. It sends my movie out to a small audience. If the audience clicks on the video the first hour and engage with it, the algorithm think, oh, this was a great video from Malin, let's send it out to more. But if the audience, you, my YouTube family, don't do these things with the video, the algorithm thinks this was shit. Oh no, not again. This was bad content. So we don't send it out to any more of her YouTube family. I think it's how the algorithm actually works. So I don't want to blame the algorithm for not pushing my content. And I don't want to blame my YouTube family. I can only blame myself because I don't do content that obviously are good enough. And you need to help me. Tell me what kind of content you enjoy and what you like. It's kind of easy actually when you start to think about it. Yes, so last week we actually made like 3 episodes.
3.5.
3.5, oh my god, I forgot your funny movie, Isaac, I'm sorry. That was so fun.
It was.
Yeah. Anyway, we started out with kind of you and me sitting talking like this, and that you seem to enjoy, and we too. That's great. When in the middle of the week, I kind of did an episode while I were kind of walking around with the horses, just spending time with them, looking if they had food and stuff like that. That doesn't seem that many actually enjoyed because it has kind of like, I don't know, 1,500 views or something. And when we have this episode with Nicki colicking, that has kind of like 5,000 views. And which kind of leads me into what kind of content you enjoys and wants to see. Because both me and Isaac loves to do content. But we can do different content. We can do educational. We can do like horse updates when I'm walking around with the horses and talking about them in the pasture. We can do kind of like, I don't know, if I groom Lavendel and talk about her or spend time with her, doing a bit launching or stuff like that. We also can do kind of like more like lifestyle. Let's say I'm going to the place where I am born, where I had my horses and stable when I was a child in Gotland. If you like to see that I can do. What more can we do? Yes, we can do like farm updates, what we are doing on the farm. Because it's a lot to do on the farm, it's not just the horses. What else do we have? Yes, and we also could do like kind of episodes like are more, I don't know what to say, relaxing.
Atmospheric, more calming. And
yes. Let me explain. Kind of like going for a picnic with one of the horses, maybe trash, in the forest. It's kind of like more being back to nature and being with the horse, just calming and relaxing. But I'm not sure if you would enjoy that. So it would actually be really great if you comment and tell us what you like to see, because we love to do it all. So, and also a great way to support the channel is actually to give thumbs up. That's perfect. Write comments. That's awesome. And the comments, I do love to read them, so that's actually awesome when you do. And if you like it really much, you can share it with a friend. Yes. And subscribe. That's a nice thing to do. Yes. And next week, we actually are going to... next week?
This week.
This week. It's Monday today. Yes, before I forget it. This week, you will have episodes Monday, I think Wednesday, and Saturday. And we will do it like 2100 Central European time this week. But you never know, because if anything happens, we film it and put it out the same day it happens. We actually film and
edit and post
same day. Yeah. And it's because we want you to be, when stuff happens, I want you to know same day. So we don't do any pre-recorded episodes or anything like that. So it's kind of, you are in the moment. And that I think actually are important. Let's see, and this week Hanna is coming. That will be fun. And when we can get like a update on Frusty. So that we are going to talk to Hanna about. And when we have this Fiona problem.
Oh no.
Oh no. No one can halter her. Jesper got the halter on her, but it took time and she tried to run off. And that's not good. I think this problem actually started a while ago while I had another girl working here. And it was a couple of times when she tried to get Fiona and Fiona got away. And the problem, it starts always somewhere and then it builds on. So a problem, if it's not taken care of, it's don't disappear, it's always get worse with horses. So Hanna can't catch Fiona actually. You have never tried?
No, I have never tried, but I don't think I would be able to catch her.
Okay.
I could give it a try.
But I saw in the pasture, she tried to catch you.
She could catch me, yes.
Yes. Jesper can catch her, but it takes some time. So maybe we should do a haltering challenge with Fiona. Who can catch Fiona?
Yeah, that would be fun.
Yeah, that would be fun. And when everybody is done, I have some big reparations to do if you want to fix this problem that has appeared. Yes. So that I think we will film this week.
Yes.
So the things I would appreciate really much is, number 1, put a name on this thing Isak and I are doing Mondays. 2, please write what kind of comment you enjoy.
What kind of content?
What did I say?
What kind of comment?
Oh my God, content you enjoy, yes. And if you enjoyed this, please do a thumbs up, yes. So we'll see you Wednesday, if not before. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Bye.